Today's video is all about how I teach Spanish in my homeschool. Latinos. Today's video is about Talkbox.Mom Spanish. It is something that I've been using for the past year in our homeschool. It has been a wonderful asset in our homeschool. It has been a wonderful way to approach a subject that I know nothing about. Foreign language is something that I had a little bit to do with in primary school, and that was about it. So I have had very little exposure in learning a new language. And when I found out about Talkbox.Mom, everything clicked. It made so much sense to teach it in this way, in this fun, interactive kind of way in the home, in real life experiences. So I'm going to tell you what I love about it, how I use it in my homeschool, and the different kind of approaches that you can take to incorporating Talkbox.Mom foreign language into your homeschool today. If you are new here, hello, my name is Tiffany and this is Into Life Homeschool. Welcome. My channel is all about homeschooling, organization, and motherhood. So if those things interest you, I invite you to subscribe and hit that bell for the notifications of future videos. So firstly, a little bit about Talkbox.Mom, because I think you might find it interesting. Talkbox.Mom was created by a fellow homeschool mum by the name of Adelaide. She is a beautiful lady. I have been following her on Instagram for quite some time, well, pretty much since I found out about Talkbox.Mom. Adelaide is super passionate. You'll know that if you go and follow her on Instagram. She's super passionate about incorporating foreign language into homeschooling families, or families in general. Now, if I lived in an area closer to the States, I would definitely be getting onto the Talkbox.Mom subscription boxes. They look amazing. I wish I could get my hands on them. If you see my curriculum choices way back, I'll do a little click up there. You can check it out later after this video. But if you saw my curriculum choices for this last year, I briefly talk about Talkbox.Mom. I hadn't actually properly started it yet, but I was really excited about the concept, and I said the phrase book is all I need, and I'd let you know how I go with it. So that's this video today. I'm letting you know how I'm going with it. I wish I could get the subscription boxes. I am totally sold by them. I think they're fantastic, but the postage, the way it is at the moment with the current economic situation, it is even harder to get those kinds of things delivered at a reasonable price, if at all. So the book took 2 weeks for me to receive. I was happy with that. I thought that was pretty good. And it's jam-packed full of everything you really need to teach a foreign language. So I chose Spanish. They have tons of different languages that you can choose from. I'm sure it will have the language that you want to teach. Go on over to the website and check it out if you want to check if they do. But you can purchase the phrase book at any point. So the phrase book allows you access to the actual app as well. It's a companion app. It helps you learn. They work together. I was approached by the lovely team at Talkbox.Mom, and they asked me if I'd like to be an affiliate with them, which allows you guys to get a discount. So I jumped at the chance, and so I actually have a discount code in the description box below. So as I said, one of the things I love most about Talkbox.Mom is that when you purchase either the phrase book or the subscription box, you get lifetime access to their companion app. It is really handy. If you choose to just purchase the phrase book, you select which phrases you want. So you can go through the book and work out which ones work best for you. I personally choose the phrases by what we've got kind of going on at the time. So it's kind of seasonal for us. We don't have a select, learn this many phrases by this amount of time. This is something that we're just going through slowly and just enjoying the process and just really, investigating the culture as well. So for us, it's more of just a bit of a hobby. We don't have a specific thing that we're trying to work towards in terms of a goal, like a holiday or anything like that. We've got nothing coming up anytime soon. But I definitely did want to learn Spanish. I feel like it's a beautiful language. So personally, I just felt that was a language that the kids would really enjoy. And it has been something that they really, really enjoy. They like the sound when they speak the words. They like the sound of it. And that makes it, half the fun. So we go through, we select which phrases. We only do a couple at a time. So we work on maybe 3 or 4 phrases, maybe 5 if they're if there's really simple ones. We select them in the app by pressing the little heart. So by pressing the little heart, it allows you to see that you want to work on those words. So anytime you open the app, you can quickly navigate to that area and those are the words that you're working on at the time. I think that's brilliant. I also use Freely to set up my routine to support the habit of incorporating and reminding us to use those phrases in that day. And it really allows us to make sure that we're using that as a habit and it's happening weekly and we're not dropping that or anything like that. So Freely helps us, just by kind of capturing the learning, capturing the progress of that language for our reporting, capturing the fun moments and the progress of learning a language. I think that's brilliant. The actual companion app with TalkboxMum just allows us to hear those words over and over and over until we feel confident enough to really say them well. And we do the best we can with that. And TalkboxMum have some really great tips in the book on how to approach teaching a foreign language with your children, and she's got some really great info in there, so it's definitely worth a read. I love it. I think it's just a really great supportive program. There is also a Facebook group too, which allows you to interact with other families that are trying to teach a language in their home, and just kind of work out where you fit in that. There's great little fun challenges and rewards like prizes and things like that. So I quite like being a part of that group. So if you choose to get a subscription box, what I know from them is they are under themes. So that helps you with your allowing you to kind of really work it into your daily activities as a family. So I do know they've got a food one or a kitchen one. So it's you can do a dish, unpacking the dishwasher or putting the dishes away kind of thing, and use those phrases that are relevant to that situation. And it's really quite fun. So every time you unpack the dishwasher, you think, I've got to use these phrases, and they give you a magnet or something with the phrases on there, and it's right there on the fridge. So it's right in view to remind you. I love that. I think that would be so helpful if I had access to that. However, I just kind of, make do with the phrase book, and it's as effective, I find. I just think those boxes would just give that little bit of extra support. I do like to have the kids write out some of the phrases that we're working on. I just feel like sometimes that can really help with the memorization of it and just kind of seeing the actual words as well. That's not something that I've seen as part of the program, but it's just something that I liked to work in. It also helps with my reporting process as well. Because it's kind of hard you can't kind of, our home education authorities don't take recordings of things, so the only way we can really capture that kind of thing is by having it written down. So that is part of my angle with reporting on languages. Essentially for us with learning a foreign language is repetition is key, and consistency. Consistency is a big one for me. I am not consistent unless I have a prompt, and that's why I love this kind of thing, because when we are learning about a specific phrase, for example, good job, that's one of the famous phrases with TalkboxMum, and we know that off by heart. That was the first thing we learned, because everything is good job, you did a good job, and we could easily say that, and the kids constantly say it. It's bien hecho, and it's just fun. And that is the thing that you know, Talkbox.Mom is so great at incorporating is just making it fun. And if you say it wrong, who cares? Like, you're giving it a go. And that is the whole approach to this. It's not about super serious, yes, you did it right, no, you didn't, be cross, you know, go back and do it again. This is more just let them make mistakes, you know, move on and say it back to them. Don't correct them. And eventually it will, because it's repeated. I'm having a really hard time saying repeated today, or repetitive. Anyway, because it is repeated and it's consistent, that consistency just kicks in and they eventually start saying it in the correct way anyway. So that is the key with Talkbox.Mom. I love its approach. I love the fact that it is just making more excitement out of it. It's making it more fun, and the kids really do engage with this program. As I said, they have a Facebook group, they have the companion app, and you get that with the book, the purchase of the book. The book is not expensive at all. I think it's incredibly reasonable. They also have other little things that you can purchase online as PDF types of supportive curriculum. Like, they have a homeschool curriculum as well. I think that's only accessible after you've purchased the book. I could be wrong about that, but I only saw it after I purchased the phrase book. So that's something that I have my eyes on, but I'm holding off. I have a curriculum freeze. I am barring myself from purchasing any new curriculum until it is actually time for me to do my plan. So I'm being very purposeful with what I have. I have plenty of curriculum to work on, so I'm just sticking with this for now. So there you have it. That is how we do Spanish. That is how we do foreign language in our homeschool. I hope you liked it. If you are interested in incorporating something like Talkbox.Mom, I highly recommend it. I love it. This is my honest review. And don't forget that I have that link in the description box below. Please use it. If you're thinking of purchasing, you get a nice little discount, and it is off of one of the subscription boxes or the phrase book. We love this in our homeschool, so I hope you do too. If you found this video helpful, please like it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye!